Brazil's medical device market just sent a shockwave through the global MedTech community. Last week, on April 27th, the National Regulatory Agency, ANVISA, enacted Resolution RDC 925/2026. This new rule specifically targets software as a medical device, or SAMD, with a sharp focus on those using adaptive artificial intelligence for diagnostics. While on the surface it seems to align with global standards, the details present a significant new barrier for companies entering Latin America's largest market. The core of the issue lies in two new mandatory requirements. First, the resolution demands clinical validation data that includes a demographically significant subset of the Brazilian population. This means that extensive clinical data gathered for CE marking in Europe or FDA approval in the United States may no longer be sufficient on its own. Companies must now prove their AI algorithms are effective and unbiased within the context of Brazil's diverse genetic and socio-economic landscape. This is a direct challenge to the one-size-fits-all global data package strategy. The second major hurdle involves cybersecurity. RDC 925/2026 introduces stringent data protection protocols that are deeply integrated with Brazil's General Data Protection Law, the LGPD. This goes beyond standard HIPAA or GDPR compliance. It requires specific data residency and processing safeguards that many international medtech firms have not built into their existing architecture. Consider the case of a mid-sized German company with an innovative AI-powered tool for early cancer detection. They secured CE marking and were planning an aggressive Brazilian market entry in the third quarter. Their strategy relied on leveraging their European clinical trial data for a swift approval process. With this new resolution, their plans are now on hold. They face the unexpected, multi-million-dollar prospect of running a supplementary clinical study in Brazil. Furthermore, their data infrastructure is centralized in Frankfurt, meaning they must now re-engineer their platform to comply with LGPD's specific requirements. A process that could take more than a year. This isn't just a procedural update, it's a strategic realignment. ANVISA is signaling that while it welcomes foreign innovation, it will not compromise on local clinical relevance and data sovereignty. This move protects the Brazilian patient population and also subtly encourages foreign companies to invest more deeply in the local ecosystem, whether through clinical trials, local data centers, or partnerships. For medtech companies, this means the game has changed. A purely technical and regulatory approach is no longer enough. Success in Brazil now requires a deep, localized strategy from day one. Navigating these complexities requires expert guidance. If you're facing challenges with market access in Latin America or other global markets, feel free to email us or visit Pure Global.